Welcome back to the final day from the World Figure Skating Championships in Nice. You may have just heard Simon Reed mention Diana Poth. She's one of Chris Howarth's favourites, and she skates in the second group. But Nicky, the atmosphere is really building in Nice, isn't it?
It is building, and it's a hot day today, 90 degrees. Chris was down on the beach, so there's people out there swimming in the sea.
Bet they were.
So what it means is that in the arena it's hot, and it's a full house right from the start. And as we've said before, all these people use up oxygen, so by the time it gets to the last group, it'll be a bit airless and warm, so your stamina really important.
How will the heat affect the skaters? I mean, obviously it's cold on the rink, but does it
It isn't. The building is actually, it's warm, you know, so if you're not really toned and fit, it can take a toll, but most of the girls are sorted to be able to cope with this. But it is unusual for it to be so warm at a championship. Normally they kind of get the ambient air temperature to be comfortable, not too hot.
Okay. We mentioned Diana Poth. Is she one of the big names in this next group?
Well, yes, she's one of the standout. I mean, there's a lot of beauties in the competition from a gentleman's point of view, and Diana does stand out as one of those. She'll be disappointed to be down in 15th place at the moment, but lovely to watch.
Okay, well, all week we've been getting your emails. The address for you is Nicky Slater at iceskater.co.uk. There it is on the screen. And Nicky, have you got any emails for us there?
I have. Pauline Thomas. What happened to Gary Shortland and Charlotte Clements? Well, they are at the event. They're now being trained by David Clements, Charlotte's father, and they're looking to be back in the British next year.
Okay, I've got one here from Carol Doran. She says, I've heard a rumour that the compulsory dances will be dropped from competition just as figures were. As an ice dancer, I'd be upset if this was the case. I only got Eurosport so I could watch hours of tangos and Viennese waltzes. Well, you're missing out there. There's plenty more here on British Eurosport. But she says, thank you for all the information and general chat about the skating. And can I have Marina's tango dress when she's fed up with it? Well, I know you're first in line for that. But what about
How did you know about that dress? Yes, I think the compulsory dances are safe. I think there was a little bit of a move to get rid of them. Now they've got two. I think it's going to stay.
Okay, well, let's go over and